Hello guys. So I thought I would show you how you can save some money with your nursery plants. I got these chives here at the nursery and they were $3 for a pot, and since I was trying to save money, first I asked them if they would mark them down because it's late in the season, and they said that they don't mark down their herbs, even though some of their herbs didn't look that great. So I just had to deal with paying full price. But what I did do, because I needed so many chives, these are going in my strawberry beds, and I'm putting one bunch in each corner. And so what I did was I bought 4 nursery pots of chives, and I'm turning them into 8 plants. And all you have to do is divide it. And you want to make sure that you get a big one that has a lot of chives in it. You wouldn't want to pick one that didn't have very many in there. And I'm going to trim it after I transplant it into the ground. I'm going to trim it to right about there, and it'll grow back to probably here within a week to 2 weeks. So no worries there. It's healthy for these guys to be trimmed. And so what you want to do is have a nice sharp knife that is dedicated just for your garden, and you'll take the chives out of the pot and see how root bound it is. It's very root bound, and so those have to be separated anyways, and so this is just going to basically do 2 things at once. And so what I'll do is I'll find a center point here and just spread them like so, and try to make it pretty even, just like that. I don't know if you can see this or not. Hopefully this isn't another crappy video. Can't see what's going on the camera. And so I'll just take the knife. There isn't a really good place to separate it on these. The other ones were a lot easier. I guess right there is going to have to do. And so what you're going to do is separate the chunk, and then take your knife and just cut all the way through. And like I said, you'd have to undo that root ball anyways, so it'll be fine. And I've already done the other bed and they survived and they're growing really well, so I know that this works. And so then you'll just take your separated piece, just like that, and plant it down into your planting hole. And I've already dug my hole over here, and so I can show that to you. Hopefully this won't be making too much noise. I have it on the tripod. So you just set it down into your hole, and you want it to be about the same level it was at in the pot. And then just backfill it. It can be a little bit deeper, but not too much. And I'm just putting them in the corners here of my strawberry bed to help deter some bugs, because strawberries and chives and onions are good companions. So you just pat it down in there, and like I said, I'm going to cut these off because they're way too long and they're going to grow back very, very quickly. And you don't want to take it all off, but you can go about an inch up. And normally I would be holding the other part with this part with my other hand, but I'm holding the camera right now, so I can't. So I just made a big mess. And you can use those chives, but I already have some, so I'm just going to compost those. But there you go. Chives on the cheap. Seriously though, at $3 for a pot of herbs, you know, if you can divide them, it will be much easier on your pocketbook. And then of course I already had mulch here, so I'm going to place that back around. I might need to add some extra mulch. It looks like it's wearing a little thin right here. And so I'll just show you these. I just transplanted those just a few days ago, actually. And so that one and that one was one nursery pot, and I made 2 plants out of it. And then over here, and then in my other corner over here. So they're doing well, and they survived the transplant just fine. They didn't mind being cut like that. And they're growing back really well. So, like I said, you're going to have to undo those roots anyways, so you might as well just divide it, because in the spring, you know, chives are perennials, so in the spring they might actually need divided anyways, and so this is what you would do. You would just dig up the whole clump of chives and then cut it right down the center and either give away your extra chives or plant them somewhere else. So it's perfectly acceptable to cut these in half and make new plants with them. Okay? Alright. Talk to you later. Thanks for watching.